Positive B. White, where he talks about positive affirmations, overcoming life's hurdles, group economics, sports and success, and mental health management. And now, with no further ado, I'd like to welcome to you Positive Mind Saturdays with your host, Positive B. White.
And welcome back to Positive Mind Saturdays. I am your host, Positive B. White, and we are here at 101 TKO Radio for another episode. I'm really excited for this episode. I got a return guest, but we've got a lot of history, and he's doing a lot of amazing things. I'm super excited to have him back in here. A couple housekeeping things. Be sure to follow us on all social media at 101 TKO Radio on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Be sure to follow us on all social media. And then check out your boy on all his social media as well. Positive B. White on everything. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Jesus, we got so much stuff out there. LinkedIn. I'm on all those social media platforms. I love it. Lock in with me so we can connect. So, without further ado, I got a guy, Harold Outley, in the building.
What up, Joe? Oh, man.
Good to see you, brother.
Man, it feels great to be seen.
And welcome back to the hot seat.
Yeah.
You are in the hot seat today. But
I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
But you are well known for doing your thing, not only behind the camera, but I see you doing some producing as well.
I am.
Yeah, so let's obviously you do the acting.
Yes.
Producing, spoken word as well.
Yes.
So you got a variety of things that you got going on. What is, and I guess it's hard to come at you like that, but which one do you enjoy the most, or is it like you enjoy all of them when you're in it?
I love them all for different reasons, because the gift of writing the poetry came. So if it wasn't for poetry and performing poetry, somebody never would have told me, like, hey, you want to be in this play. So
Yeah.
they all kind of came they play integral parts together. So I can't say I love one more than another. The one thing I can say is each process is different. And that's what I love the most about it all, is the process.
Yeah, the process is pretty cool, man. I'm pretty good on the behind the scenes, gearing up to all the different things, just the process behind it and stuff that goes into it, man. I love that process as well.
Yeah.
And then the final product, it being edited, all that is super smooth. And we've done some stuff, 4.4 as well. Shout out to Aaron with 4.4.
Yes, the whole crew. Shout out to FYP Productions.
Absolutely. E, what up, E? Yeah, so outside of the acting, and then first, don't let me let this moment go by before I forget. Shout out to the Wolverines.
Go Blue.
Oh!
What up, Joe? You already know what it is. West Side of Detroit, Jackson Davidson. Go Blue always.
Oh, y'all got a big one today, man. Super excited about that.
Yes.
That's going off against Duke today. How you feeling, brother?
First of all, forget Duke.
Ooh, shots fired. Oh, I love competition.
I had to temper my language. Okay? But those who know the history, going back to the early 90s, we never liked it. It's just, you respect, they smart or whatever, but whatever we do. Just go Blue today.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Go Big Blue. Hey, and I'm actually, we spoke about it a little bit off camera, but I'm rolling with the Wolverines today, man. I feel like y'all got a really good team, and y'all really big.
All across the front line. I'm going to predict the score 96-81.
96-81. I like that. That's a nice margin of victory, too, as well. Let's get it. 6:30, that kicks off. Y'all be sure to lock in for that game. I will be tuned in and locked in for that. And the money will be Wolverines today, man.
I'm not a gambler. If I was, we're going to put the money on.
Absolutely. So, obviously, we did some work on 4.4. What's some of the current things you're working on? I did see a few. It's hard for me to keep up with you because you're doing so much, but I love it because you post it all so we can get a sight of what you do. So what are you working on currently?
Well, I'm excited to say that Trap Outside film is coming out April April 6th, I believe, is the date.
Okay.
On Tubi. That's been a big thing. That's a film that I had the pleasure of writing, being a producer on. Shout out to Acting Up on Purpose Films, First Dib Studios, and played a leading man in this film about a woman who has went through this tumultuous relationship with her husband, and she does something about it. She pays the price. Now she has to come back and rebuild her life. And there are some things she got to go through while she's doing that. So I'm very proud of this film. Sierra Angelia, DJ Hassan, Morgan Brock, Swift Rice, great soul. You got a great cast. It's been, shout out to Focus Films, man. It's been a process. That's what I'll say. I am. So the trailer just dropped.
Check that out.
You can go to all my social media pages on YouTube as well. The trailer just dropped, and when I saw the trailer, I think it when it finally hit me, like, dog, you wrote this. And I think that's probably one of the biggest things for me, because I've been writing for so long, and actually to write something that haven't made, people are going to see it. And it was a collaborative effort, and that's the biggest thing right now. So when it come out, please watch it. You're going to see a whole lot more.
Yeah, and then I saw a scene. Ooh, it was intense. The trailer was intense for me.
Yeah.
So it was just like, dang. And then you're a very talented brother, man, because you can play a variety of different roles.
Thank you.
And I think that makes it even more better, because you might get used to seeing someone in a particular role and you get used to it, but when you see them go outside of that and go into another role, it's really, 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 really cool, man. So congratulations to you for that, man.
Thank you. You know, it's interesting because, you know, writing it, I was able to live with that character for a long time. And in its infant stages, somebody else was going to play that character. But I had to live with that character for a long time. There was a lot of mental, emotional preparation that I had to do, because, you know, some of the scenes were very intense. So, you know, I had some great people around me, but to be in that space and have to go there, as I say. So it challenged me. And Sierra, I told her when we last, I said, you made me a better actor, because I'm playing opposite of someone who's extremely talented. And, you know, it's a dance between your scene partner. Absolutely. We're giving and we're taking. And she definitely helped me raise my game. Yeah. For real.
And I think a good co-actor will do that. They'll bring that out of you. They'll help you dive into your character too as well. Because if they coming with it, you gotta come with it.
You have to. It's almost like, and I've been in scenes with people where low key it's like a competition, because who's gonna win this scene? Yeah. But it's all for the greater good. And I know my goal coming to any set is always three things for me. I'm gonna be punctual, I'm gonna be professional, and I'm gonna be prepared. But especially being prepared, like I pride myself going to any set, no matter how big, small role. There are no small roles. Any role, I'm going to be prepared. We came to set every day. I knew I was locked in. Where my producer partner, Shani, was like, listen, I need you to go and be in Matthew mode. Get out of producer mode, go be in Matthew mode. So then I just have to go lock in. It's time. Shout out to Dom, who's our director. She's phenomenal. She helped me greatly. Yeah. So yeah, it's a team effort. You go hear me say that. It's a team effort.
Absolutely, and especially with the acting. At what age did that really hit you? What age did you really decide? Let me really pursue this thing.
I'm gonna be honest, it's been almost 10 years, 15 years, and I never chose acting. Acting chose me. So by trade, I've been writing, performing poetry over 20 years. And, you know, performing on stage, you know, poetry is not the same as acting, but it's still some performative aspect of it. So when a woman by the name of Mick Nicole, rest in peace, she saw me doing a particular, I I guess you can call it a monologue or a poem. She saw me doing that. Was like, hey, you want to be in this play? I'm like, ma'am, I am not an actor. She's like, do you want to be in this play though? I was like, you didn't hear what I said. I'm not an actor. She was like, you about to be in this play. I was like, well, I guess I'm about to be in this play. And it was her version of a color girl.
Oh, okay.
And, I had a couple lines and I played a poet, Love, and she was Lady in Purple. And that's kind of where it started. But what I fell in love with was watching, going to the rehearsal and watch the process of the rehearsal. I'm like, wow, how do I get into this? Yeah. For a good 3 years, I just started doing background.
Yeah.
Whatever was background, because I wanted to see what was going on behind the scenes first.
Right.
And just being background, it was exciting to me.
Yeah. And I've done some background work. So you mentioned poetry.
Yes.
Spoken word.
Yes.
Now, shout out to my guy E, FYP Productions, checking in. Spoken word. You actually did a piece with E that E recorded. Let's talk about that. Let's go there and let's talk about that.
Now, E was the first person to say to me, you should do an album. Like, he saw it in 16, 17, I think it was 16. And I went to his house, we was going to chop it up and record. We didn't go to, I went over there to chop it up with him and just kind of see what we could do. And he was like, you want to do a video? I was like, no.
Yeah, he's really good about that too. Cause I pull up at the crib and it'll be something totally different, and he'll be like, "Hey man, what you feeling like?" I'm like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "Man, I just came to chop it up." He be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool, but let's check this out. I got an idea. And then you get to working with E, and then he pull out the cameras and he get you mic'd up, and it just turns into. And then when you see the edit, you like, dang.
And the poem that we did a video for is called, this poem I got called, this thing called Love. And it was a track that he had, and he was like, okay, we'll start it out. I just came from work, so I already had my bow tie on and everything. He was like, all right, look, you're going to take off the bow tie, we're going to start off, you in here, talk to yourself. And you do your bow tie mirror, and I was able to do, a poem, and he directed me, and I ended up at the table, and we posted it. He not only did that, he recorded my project, Words from Mr. Outley Volume 1, still streaming on all digital platforms.
Check that out. That's what we're talking about.
He's a producer on that, and I give him a lot of credit because he was the first person to actually believe and see. He believed. Yeah. He had to make me believe because I didn't really believe. Yeah. At 17, I didn't.
And this might be a good clip, man. Shout out to you, E, man. We love you. We appreciate all you do for us, man. And just having the insights to be able to push us forward, man. Even with 4.4.
Oh, for sure.
I showed up at E House. I was leaving the event. I had a suit on, so I had no idea. I just showed up to E House. I said, E, I'm passing through, man. Let's chop it up. He said, cool. So when he seen me, he was like, you look nice, brother. I said, appreciate it. He said, hey, man, I got the camera back there. You wanna work on some stuff? I'm like, what you wanna work on, E? He's like, oh, let me call Aaron. So shout out to Aaron. Aaron gave the okay. We filmed the scene. It turned out beautifully. So, hey man, shout out to my guy E, man.
Hey, he's actually working on another project of mine that's gonna be coming out this year. He was doing the edit for my trailer, my teaser, and captions from the D to the A. I'll be releasing that this year independently as well. So shout out to E on that. That's coming soon. From the D to the A, the journey. I sent him the credits this morning. I made sure Erin, I put her name because she got some credits in there and all of that. So yeah,
From the D to the
the
A.
journey.
The journey, you heard it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna pay some bills or make sure the bills are paid. Everything looks good so far. So obviously things will get done, man. I appreciate everyone over at 101 TKO Radio. Y'all keep it locked with your boy Positive Be White. We'll take a quick break and then we'll be back. Welcome back to the Positive Mind Saturdays. I am your host, Positive B. White. We are here at 101 TKO Radio. I got my guy Harold Outley in the building. As always, I appreciate you, brother. And shout out, again, I have to keep bringing this up, man. Shout out to the Big Blue today, man.
Go Blue. You already know what it is. Stop playing. Let move some furniture around here to make sure y'all know what's going on now.
Hey,
So we're clear.
Yeah, and I love to like people. I'm a big sports guy, so I love when people, are sports fanatics and they love their team, and especially with you being from Detroit.
Speaking of which, all my Detroit stuff.
What we got here? Hey, look, the hot seat, it can get a little steamy. So when you come through the hot seat,
Y'all make me feel so at home. So they know the West Side raised me. I mean, listen. Shout out to 313 Store, Detroit.
So shout out to the Deep, man. And then you mentioned so much stuff that you have working on. So what else you got coming down the line, brother?
So Trapped Outside is coming out again, April, and my one-man show from the D to the A, the Journey. We filmed it, and shout out to everybody that was involved, and Sixth Floor Band, and this is a bit of an autobiographical journey, autobiographical story told through poetry from my time being in Detroit and how I got to this point now, and sharing some intimate details about how a lot of these poetic stories came about, telling some things about myself publicly that I've never shared. And in the midst of that, being able to show some of my acting as well, I did a couple of monologues. The Sixth Floor Band, I did some great music, and it's a level of vulnerability that I know I have not shown publicly like that. I mean, I remember it got to a point in that show where I can hear people crying. But at the beginning of the show, I said, we go laugh, we go cry, somebody go get mad. But I really wanted to show myself, show Harold, not whatever else, and people got to see that. So that is being, I'm putting that out independently, getting it distributed, and I'm extremely proud because I did all of the things. Executive producer, produced it, wrote it, directed it, and again, I had a great team of people around me. So that's going to be coming out this year. The date has not been decided yet. But that's big. There's an anthology series that I'm a part of. It's going to be coming out March 1st. Love and Larceny is coming out on Tubi. Shout out to Trey Cheney.
I love it, Larceny. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I play a police captain.
Okay.
I was able to play a role in that. There's another movie called Don't Say Nothing. Shout out to Coco Studios. Opposite Jason Lauder. I don't want to mess the right name up, but it's a lot of stuff that's coming. Things that already just happened earlier last month. So I'm excited for 26.
26. Sounds like 26 is moving and grooving, man. 2025 just kind of flew by for me, man. It just flew by. And now we're in 2026 and we're in February already.
Listen, once that weather shifts in Georgia, the outside is outside. The outside is outside.
So obviously you mentioned, being outside, and so how important is it for you to guard your energy and keep your energy and just keep your mental wellness whatsoever? How do you keep your mental wellness together in the midst of all those different things?
So I have a program, and part of my program is, for one, I go to bed at a certain time every night.
Okay.
I go to bed early, right? So between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning, during that time, I'm getting up, I'm going to the gym. When I leave gym, I come home, I'm having church in the morning. I'm getting my spirit together, I'm putting my armor on, I'm writing on the trestle board. So between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., Monday through Friday, I literally cut out the world. That is literally my time. Whatever happens after 8 o'clock is going to happen. But during that time, and the phone calls being answered, and I'm texting, I'm selfish for them 4 hours, and that helps me because I don't know what the day is going to bring. But those 4 hours prepares me to be capable to handle whatever comes my way. So whether it's praying, me and him having these conversations, all of the things. So Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's my thing.
And I think that I know that time period, and for me, that early morning time period. Normally, once I drop my daughter off, if I can, I'll try to get home and get as much done as I can. But I'm a big rested. I am really big on getting my rest. Now, some nights I can't get that between 6 to 8 hours just because of my schedule, but I'm fighting to be able to catch up. If I miss it, I try to get some in that window, and it might be a little hour nap.
Yeah.
But as I do that, it helps me process things mentally. It keeps me fresher on my toes. So I know everyone has their thing. So that's really, really important for you to have that.
Oh, absolutely.
That time for yourself.
I sleep about 8 hours. Sometimes more. Look, I will get in bed at 7:30.
Yeah,
I really
nothing
will.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting sleep. We gotta prioritize sleep, man. It's all about prioritizing sleep.
I don't know why people be talking about you sleep when you die. Okay. No, I'm getting mine.
Yeah, sure.
And see, I don't take naps during the day. Like, I don't drink coffee. That 4 to 8, that gym, that gives me all of the things that I need.
That's good.
All the emotions, whatever it is I'm going through, that 4 to 8. Every morning. I done cried, prayed. I was like, and then when 8 o'clock comes, now I gotta work out. I gotta go out into the world now.
Yeah,
The world gets to have me.
Yeah, the world opens up and says, Harold, it's time, my son.
And another thing I do, I'm not gonna lie, another thing I do, like when it comes to the internet, I'm very conscious of what I see and what I watch. So a lot of stuff I don't be knowing, a lot of stuff I just ignore, and because I don't really be caring.
Yeah, for sure.
I will read things that matter, but like I don't care who this person's dating or what happened over here. That has nothing to do with me, and it protects my.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get caught in. I don't get caught in what's going on in other people's lives. I have to do something about what's going on in mine. Now I have empathy for people, but to be following what everybody's doing, I got better stuff to do.
For sure.
I had to catch my word.
I appreciate that, brother. Hey, and that just shows the professionalism.
See,
That's how we move it. That's how we move at Positive Mind Saturdays. We bring all our guests, but most of our guests are really, really, really professional, and I love that, man, because you showed up on time, punctual. Hey, man, you 2 for 2 today, brother.
Listen. Now, I was prepared. I am prepared because I don't know what you're going to ask me or how the flow will go, but I'm prepared for anything. But that goes a long way, though.
Yeah.
Just in life in general, like being professional, punctual, and prepared, and we push some people. We push some positivity. That was a bar. Did I just bust some?
Yeah, that was a bar, bro. You might have to
push some people for real. And prayers. Put some prayers.
Lyricists to that as well, man.
Bars.
About to add that to that as well.
Yes, sir.
And so the mental wellness, obviously that's important. That window from 4 to 8 a.m. And I definitely see you in the gym, hitting the gym. My family calls you Swole.
Yeah.
Now, so shout out to the fam. So where did this Swole nickname come from? Obviously I can see, but I want to get your perspective on where the Swole came from. Make sure you get this in.
First of all, shout out to Al-Karim Temple 242 Oasis of Riverdale, Desert of Georgia. So I'm part of this organization, and when I was going through my process, I was over 300 pounds. And, I'm standing there, and this gentleman by the name of Danny Surrey, rest in heaven, he looked at me and was like, "You a big swole." And he called me a big swole MF, right?
Yeah.
somebody heard it, and they wrote it on my shirt. And I just been Big Swole ever since. And I guess, because I was a bigger guy, and I guess it's just stuff. Yeah.
Not a bad name to have, though.
Not a bad name to have.
Man.
Some people like, where you ain't Big Swole no more because you ain't all that big. I was like, I'm still Big Swole. Some people call me Swole. Some people call me Medium Swole.
Look, you're a more refined Swole.
Chisel
down.
I like that. A little more seasoned. A little more seasoned, but I'm all the salt, though. Still got flavor.
Yeah. Shout out to that, man. So, I'm super proud of you, man, just for that transformation as well. But anything, men, us as men, anything, and also women too, but anything we can do to keep our mental wellness intact and together, I'm an advocate for.
Absolutely.
Because I think so many times, we're all battling silent, things in our head, and just and being able to keep your mental wellness together is paramount in this, especially in this environment we have today. With so much stuff going on.
And the fact that we're able to even talk about it.
Yes.
Because I went to therapy in 24 as my second time going, and it's not taboo for us anymore in terms of black men. First of all, acknowledging that there's something wrong.
Yes.
Taking the steps to go and get help.
Yes.
Holding ourselves accountable, because therapy is one of the most painful, exhilarating experiences a black man can have.
Yeah, sure.
Because we're not taught that. We're not taught to talk about our problems that I grew up in. You just kind of have to deal with it. And now I would say maybe in the last 10 years, 10 to 15, especially 10, we're talking about it more. Like, dog, I don't feel it. Can I holler at you? So, we need that.
And it's in this, I don't want to call it a generational thing, but we're having a epidemic of the crash out mentality. And, some of our brothers are checking out of here, man, left and right, man. I've had probably, I've had over maybe 2 or 3 homeboys that have committed suicide, man. And it's hurt me just because these are, people that I've spoken with, talked to, and been around, and they came to me and said, hey, man, I'm dealing with this, man, and I've always been there to be like, hey, brother, I know, I understand, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about it. But in those moments, if you don't have somebody that you can reach out to, if that gun is sitting there, it's quick. Because a lot of times people will just say, man, I don't have no other options. Pow, and it's gone. It's over. So I'm a strong component of men and people just trying to just keep everything together mentally and reach out to therapists, family, mentors, friends, co-workers, whatever you have to just be able to and this show is a safe space. Positive Mind Saturdays is a safe space for people to come on and share their story and just be able to have somebody to be here.
And speaking of that crash out mentality, you see men doing this on the internet, and I was confused. I'm like, why would you do this like on the internet where millions of people could see it? But then it was explained to me that what if that's the only outlet they have? What if after they came on Instagram, crashed out, spazzed out in front of all these people, that could have possibly kept them from jumping off the ledge? So I'm like, okay, so I got a new perspective now. I'm like, well, that's not something I would do. But I understand if I would rather do that than grab the pistol.
And it was one situation last year. The story was developing, and there was a guy who was, I can't remember, it was Spaghetti Junction, but the guy's a black male standing on top of the bridge, and he was there for a while. He was there for a while, and then you see a cop come up and try to de-escalate it, and they had a dialogue.
shout out to the family and everybody affected. But this show is definitely a safe space, man. And thank you for coming on and just showing your testimony and your journey, man. We appreciate it.
Oh man, listen, we all been so.
Yeah.
Some of we still going through something. Let's go be something else. You know, so
Absolutely.
yeah. I don't mind a high. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Shout out to you for that. So what I want to do now is, obviously, I appreciate you coming through, but I want to open up the stage, open up the floor for you to be able to let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, how they can reach you, how they can stay up to date with all the projects that you have going on, because you have so many, how they can contact you for a potential acting gig or producing gig or spoken word. I mean, it's just so much my brother Harold can do, man. So,
And I be hosting too. I just got booked to host an event in North Carolina at the end of July. So I be hosting too. My mama said God gave me these gifts, but my gifts were meant to be shared.
absolutely.
So yeah.
So let them know where they can find you at, brother.
You can find me across all platforms at Harold Outley. HAROLD OUTLEY. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm everywhere. YouTube page. Just get at me. I'm outside. I am. I am outside. I said something earlier today. I am promoting these projects as if they are Marvel $100 million budgets. So I'm trying to come and tap in with everybody who want to tap in with me, who I can tap in with. So yeah, I appreciate you having me, man. I like the setup. It's real sexy in here. It's real sexy. I feel like the lady should be sitting next to me.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
hey, well, there is room for that. You know what I mean? You got another. It's another hot seat over there too as well. So.